Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all. And welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. So everything is alleged. Some is not. And the Fair Act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. First, I want to say happy Monday. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Please stay safe and all that good stuff. Please stay aware of your surroundings. And please, y'all, watch the company that you keep, because it just may save your life or keep you out of trouble. Okay, y'all? So let's get to it. Let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. I don't know if y'all been keeping up with Gene Hackman's situation, but y'all, it's not good. It is a mess what's taking place. But to be honest with y'all, everything is starting to come into play and make sense to what happened to this man and his wife. Okay, y'all? Everybody know on my page, I put up a Gematria video right before the police and everybody else came out and even gave a cause of his passing. And I still have my notes sitting right here in front of me. I'm gonna go over everything that I said. Okay, y'all? In my notes that I did, okay, if y'all been keeping up, I said that when I put the numbers in, certain weird things was coming up. And I'm like, why is these things coming up? Some of the stuff, it made no sense to me. And I tell y'all all the time, when I do the numbers, stuff that don't make sense when I first say it, it come out later, and then it comes together when the reports start coming out. Okay, y'all? And I think this is why some people are so scared of this. Okay? People are so scared of the numbers, and some people say, oh, it's demonic. How can adding up the number 1 to A be satanic? It doesn't make sense. I mean, satanic people live by some of this stuff, and they like to line it up and throw stuff in people's face. But is it really satanic? I'm just asking y'all this question, okay? I said that Gene Hackman and his wife, when I put their numbers in Gematria, poison was coming up, okay? I said toilet tissue was coming up, y'all. And I said, y'all, I don't know why it's telling me the toilet tissue. Toilet tissue just kept popping up, y'all. And I'm like, what the heck is toilet tissue popping up? What could that mean? Could that mean his body tissues? Or could it mean bathroom toilet tissue? Because they found her in the bathroom, I think, okay? And I was like, well, maybe there is something in the garbage can or whatever. It's something to do with some tissue. Okay, y'all? I said dog was coming up. I believe I said dog, but because dog was coming up in the numbers too. And his dog passed away. Heart was coming up, which he passed away from the heart stuff. And a lot of other health issues he had going on. He was 90-some years old. He was still moving around good. And she was taking really good care of this man, y'all. She really was. Making sure he ate, making sure he took his pharmacy stuff, all of that stuff. This woman took care of this man. So, which made sense to why she went out first. Because it was just a matter of time. He was going to go a week later and you ain't ate and took all your pharmacy stuff. He was going to drop too. Okay, y'all? Turkey kept popping up and they said she went to the store. Now, I don't know what kind of stuff she bought from the store, y'all. But turkey kept popping up. And then I said venom and snakes and snake bites and all that stuff. Something about a snake kept popping up, okay? This is what I said in my Gematria video. And I think the next day or 2 days later or 3 days later, this is when a news report came out that he passed away of, this and that. And then the wife passed away of this and that. Okay, y'all? So let's talk about this for a second because this is huge. This is so huge it don't make sense. Okay, y'all? Now, let's go to some of the stuff. Gene Hackman passed away in February. They don't even know what date. Okay? They have no clue what date. They just know he passed away in February of 2025. And it's weird, y'all, because it seems like some kind of stuff is going on with... See, when it comes to these celebrities, a lot of this stuff be tied together, even if they in it or not. Their family members could be in some kind of, weird stuff. And it gotta be bad if somebody would do some stuff like this to you and let you just pass away, not eating, not taking your stuff. That's a cold way for a loved one to pass away. Okay, y'all? That's just inhumane. Okay, y'all? They're saying that he passed away They believe on the 18th. They don't even know. They don't even know. I guess maybe the 18th, maybe not. Okay, y'all? They said that he passed away the date of his last recording of his pacemaker activity. Okay? So this is the last, any kind of, activity going on with the pacemaker was February 18th. So this is why they are saying that, he passed away on the 18th, which show an abnormal rhythm of atrial fibrillation. I hope I said that right. His cause of passing was severe heart, okay, and with advanced Alzheimer's, okay, listed as a contributing factor. So he had a lot of stuff going on with him, and he was in his 90s, y'all. So it was a matter of time that he was going to pass away anyway, because all of the health issues that he had going on. 95. And this is weird, y'all. Now they're saying that his wife passed away 1 week before him. His wife Betsy passed away from hantavirus pulmonary syndrome, a potential fatal stuff that often spreads by rodents. Okay, y'all? Particularly deer mice through their urine, their feces, and their saliva. Okay, and it's very rare, y'all. This is so rare it don't make sense. Like this, people rarely pass away from this. Rare. So it's weird that this happened to her. Two people living by themselves, got caretakers to take care of the outside of their house and this and that and that and this. They pass away from the weirdest stuff. And this, when they start talking about the wife, how she takes the dogs, she treated her dogs like they were human. She treated them like they were human. She was taking her dogs to get massages and therapy and all kind of stuff, y'all. I kid y'all not. These dogs were spoiled like they spoil their kids. Okay? They were getting, I think they said the dog went to chiropractors and stuff. Okay, y'all. It was all kind of stuff. I was like, oh Lord, I spoiled my dogs, but not to that extreme. But maybe if I had that type of money, maybe I would. I don't know. Okay? But this is weird that you would have somebody that take care of their pets like they're human. But yet and still, you would have mice around the house? That's nasty. Like, it don't take nothing but to go and call a exterminator, come in there and spray around the house, spray in the garage, spray in, you know what I'm saying, the outside, the garage, the inside, and get those rodents up out of there. Who would live in a house that's infested with mice? It doesn't make no sense. And you're that rich. And you spending that type of money on your dog. So you would want your dogs to, not be around no mice. And you wouldn't want to be around no nasty mice either. So something is still just not adding up with this whole mice stuff is what they're trying to push off on everybody, okay? And everybody was like, is they trying to cover up for something or this and that and that? But no. Wait a minute, okay, y'all? The word on the street is Gene Hackman and his kids were estranged. They did not get along. They didn't talk. And it kind of makes sense because he was with his first wife. He had 3 kids by her. And then he left his first wife to go be with this other woman. Okay, y'all? And when he went to be with this other woman, I guess the kids probably felt some type of way. They probably just stopped dealing with him altogether. You remember in the report when they were saying that the kids were saying that when they found out what happened to him, they'll come then to check on him. But other than that, they wasn't even coming to visit him to see his body, none of that stuff. Word on the street, they didn't. Okay, we'll be there when y'all finish the investigation. This is how their attitude was about the whole situation, y'all. This is deep, y'all. This is real deep. And you can't really go in and say his kids was wrong or this and that and this because you really don't know how they were treated, or you really don't know how they acted toward his new wife. They might not have liked her, which is why they were probably cut off. I'm just saying, because they might not have treated her right. And the daddy was like, well, you're going to accept her or blah, 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 or going about your business. Okay? He had a will. This man had a will, y'all. And he didn't leave a dime to neither one of his kids or his ex-wife to just make sure that they were straight. He didn't leave them a dime, y'all. He left everything to the new wife. This is what they're saying. He named his wife as the beneficiary, and he didn't even, nowhere in that paperwork was the kid's name, left anything, the house, the nothing, the car, nothing, y'all. Nothing. And it was all left to her. All right, y'all? Now they're saying that his fortune is worth $80 million. 80 million, y'all. And they're saying that this $80 million is up in limbo right now. They don't know what to do with this money right now. Because when he left this money to his wife, okay, y'all? When he left this money to his wife, if he was, to pass first, the money was to go to her. If she was to pass, then the money was to go to donations. Charity, y'all. Charity. She was leaving all of her money to charity. She had no kids, from my understanding. She had no kids and none of that. And this is weird because it seems like both of them cut their family off because she didn't put her in her will to leave nothing to her family either. So it was like, they was like, hermits or something. That both of them lived their life away from their families and this and that and that and this. This is what it's looking like. And they didn't have a care in the world. Now, was they selfish or was the family acting funny? Because I'm going to tell y'all this, family situations is weird. No matter how much you love somebody, you can't get them to act right. So it's nothing you can do but walk away sometime. And just like I told y'all before, wish some people the best. Because even no matter how much you try, sometimes things just don't work out. Even though you want it to. Even though you want it too bad. So was this their situation? We don't know. But it seems as if, didn't she have other family members? She didn't have, I don't know if she was the only child. Is her mother and father still alive? She was only like in her 60s. So could her mother and father been alive? Did she have any siblings? She had to have somebody else. They seem like they were kind of selfish to me. Because you didn't even leave nothing to, did she have any friends? She didn't want to leave nothing to a friend or something that was like not well off as she is. She had in her will that she was going to leave every dime that was left, if something happens to her, to charity. Okay? Which makes sense to why now, y'all, she went first. She went first. If you take away the beneficiary first, then who else is left but his kids, y'all? Who else is left? Now, people be coming at me about, conspiracy theories, this and that and this. But look how this is playing itself out. They thought she passed away February the 11th because they said that she had so many emails that she hadn't opened. So up until the 11th, the 10th, she was checking her emails. She was just fine, y'all. She was just fine. The 11th, she stopped checking her emails. And everybody thought that her passing was on February the 11th. Okay? It wasn't. Because on the 12th, she made a phone call to Cloudberry, y'all, personal health care place. All right? And when she made a phone call to them, I guess she was asking about, some kind of health issues that she was experiencing. Okay? She called these people to try to get some answers, I guess, to maybe how she was feeling or whatever. Instead of her calling an ambulance, which she should have. If you're feeling sick or whatever, you don't know what's wrong, this and that and this, because they said on the 11th, she was seen outside. She had a mask on her face, and maybe she thought that she had contracted, that virus that everybody been catching the flu and sick and this and that. So maybe she didn't think it was major. So she went to the pharmacy to get some pharmacy stuff, okay? And they said she went to the pet store. Okay, y'all, on the 11th. The 11th, this is when she was the last time she was seen. This is why they thought, well, maybe. Now they started to check records and this and that now. So they're saying like, oh, hey, she made a phone call on the 12th to this medical emergency place. Medical services in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Designed to put your heart. It could have been, issues she was having. It could have been issues that her husband was having, and she called to check on something. We don't know. But after she made that call out to Cloudberry, they called her back, no answers. She never answered the phone after that, y'all. Never. Okay? No answer. So is it safe to say she might have passed away on the 12th? Y'all, this is getting weird. Weird real fast. Okay? Now, she passes away first. Which, how convenient. Because if he passed away first, the money go to her. And then if she passed away afterwards, the money go to charity. So she had to be taken out first. They had to work on her and get her something that was going to work fast in her system to get her out the way before him. Okay? Now, due to the fact that the door was still open, y'all, they said the people that worked on the scene, they looked in the window and saw her or something like that. And they called to do a wellness check to go in there to get her. Because people that work around the house didn't want to just go in there. I guess they didn't want to be involved in no mess. And it's saying that they had something to do with something. If the door was open, and they said the door was open, y'all. What happened, y'all? What happened to this woman, okay? She passed away from rodents, mice droppings, y'all. Now it makes sense to why tissue kept coming up in my numbers. If you walking through the house, and they're saying now that they found drip drops of, species in a garage. They found species drip droppings all around the outside of her house, y'all. Did somebody put that out there purposely? Did somebody put mice around her house purposely, y'all? And remember I told y'all snakes kept coming up. Well, a lot of people that breed mice, they feed them to people that have snakes because that's like a delicatessen to them. They love them some I'm just saying, some mice. So a lot of people that breed these mice, they make money selling them to people, businesses. Y'all are not going to believe the stuff that's coming out now, okay? And they say he passed away from heart complications and Alzheimer's complications, okay? This some dirty shit, y'all. If this is tied back to somebody that knew them, this is some dirty stuff. Now, in 2001, there was a movie that Gene Hackman did, y'all. And I just finished talking about Danny Glover because Danny is in a movie from The Shining, y'all. Just like Angie Stone, okay? Now you have Danny Glover in another movie from the Royal Tenenbaums, whatever you call it, okay? And similar situation, y'all. I tell y'all all the time, and people be like, you watch a lot of movies, this and that. But a lot of clues is in the movies to when these people's pass, okay? And Lord knows, like, I hate to even think about, other actors that's in certain movies, John Wick and all of that stuff. How he gonna go out if this is true that they're lining up these celebrities by the movies that they in things that's going on in their lives, okay? Now, word on the street is the Royal Tenenbaums, okay, is somewhat similar to this man's life right now, okay? He was married allegedly in this movie. I haven't watched it yet, okay? I done seen clips of it and stuff like that. But he was married, and then I guess he got a divorce from his first wife in this movie, and he got a new wife. And I guess y'all, I'm just looking at the trailers, okay, y'all? I gotta go watch it. He has 3 kids, I believe, in the movie. I think so. He got a couple kids in the movie. And in the movie, he has a son. The son in the movie is a rare mice breeder, y'all. You can't make this stuff up. A rare mice breeder. Now, the name in the movie of the mice, they call them Dalmatian mice. I hope y'all can see everything. You see the mice right here? Call them Dalmatian mice. Now, this is not the real name of these mice because actually, in our actual reality, the name of these mice are called fancy mice because they got white spots on them, but people call them Dalmatian because of the black and white spots, okay? The son in the movie, y'all, was breeding these. Is this where somebody got the idea from? Ask yourself this question. And they all, ever since I started doing the Mo3 story and Dolph and all of this stuff, The main thing that sticks in my mind that people have always told me, my day ones, twos, and threes, y'all always told me this: follow the money. Miss Lowdown, if you follow the money, this is going to solve a lot of cases if you follow the money. This is not a coincidence, y'all. My personal opinion, they were taken out. And they lined this man up. Legend in his own right. They lined him up by the numbers. And the only people that's going to prosper off of him and his wife passing, and her passing first, is his children. And they seem cold because if you heard that your father passed away and the wife, you would think that they would have jumped on a plane to run there, drove wherever they had to come from. And they said they don't even live that far. That's my understanding. They wouldn't even come and view the bodies. They said, when y'all finish the investigation, call me. This is how cold they was about it. Word on the street, this guy's children were coming. Now, people were saying stuff, not a lot, because a lot of people's looking at Angie Stone kids the same way. Okay? We ain't got no money coming in. Now, Boo money is coming in. Okay? She getting all that. Her music is through the roof right now. Through the roof. And I want you to pay attention to the fact that not only was he worth $80 million, but him and her probably had some type of life insurance that was probably huge, because rich people, their insurance policies is in the millions. So it could be even more than that $80 million, that he has from his net worth. Y'all, this is crazy. I don't even know what to say. I got people coming in my, and thank you to everybody that reach out to me, but they're coming to me like, you was spot on. Your numbers was spot on once again. Hannavirus, y'all, comes from Dear Mice. And he did this movie called The Ten of Birds, and the son had a rare mice collection. He was breeding. And this man passes away, and his wife, similar to that. You can't make this up. I want to see now, are they going to really dig down and do some serious investigation? And to be honest with you, I'm going to say this. And I'm going to say F, it's a possibility that his family played a part in this. They just might get away with this if they don't find out who put them mice around this man's house. They might just get away with this. And for Turkey to be coming up in the numbers, it make you wonder, did they rub some of this stuff onto her food? Y'all. Was they around her house? Did they get in her house sometime? See, that's one thing about people that's rich. They get these big houses with 10 bedrooms, 8 bedrooms, 7 bedrooms, and it's only 2 people. I would be afraid to be in a house. Not afraid, but I would be extra precautious, I'll say that, about living in a big house. And that's probably why they had all the dogs, because the dogs will let you know if somebody in and out and this and that and that and this. Okay, because they said that some of the dogs was loose. Only one was in a cage. And that was the one that was probably the one that they had took to the doctor or whatever she had took the doctor that one to do something with. That one wasn't all up the park to be running around like the other ones. The other ones seemed like they were used to, be around the house to alert them if something going on or whatever, protection, whatever. Because they were up in age. She was 65, something like that, and he was 95, y'all. You get rid of her, it was just a matter of time before he went out. A matter of time, y'all. Ain't no way that he was going to last much longer than, that heart thing pumping, whatever that does for his heart. This is crazy. And this once again shows that numbers be on point about a lot of things, y'all. This is crazy. She could have easily went in that garage, picked up some, or in the house. She could have picked up some of this poisonous dropping species around her house with some tissue. Put it in the garbage. And if she didn't wash her hands good or whatever, and she maybe did wash her hand good. Maybe while she's somewhere else, maybe somebody was, doing some serious stuff when they go. They used to go out the house. They used to go out the house and everything. And I wonder now, and I said this had to be somebody that knew them for, I'm just saying. The dogs had to be cool with this person. To come in and out the house maybe and rub their head or this and that. And these people probably didn't even know that they were just lingering around. I wonder, do they have any cameras around their house too? And due to the fact that they were kind of like, probably houses was probably off than other people because they got these big mansions. You can't go by the neighbors' cameras either because you're out by yourself and living your best life. And there's no cameras. And if somebody that did this, it had to be somebody that close to it, knew this. They had to know what he had in his will. They had to also know what she had in her will to take her out first. Because $80 million ain't nothing to shake a stick at, y'all. That's a lot of money. Even to divide between the three of his kids. They can live off of that the rest of their lives. This is crazy, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. And y'all, I think that they were messing with her. Turkey is popping up. I wonder, did they have any kind of turkey meat in the kitchen that they possibly, she was trying to make sure he ate healthy. They were trying, turkey popped up, and the first thing I thought, did somebody rub something on their food? Did they do something to their food or something? Turkey popped up, something like turkey meat or something like that. And when tissue popped up, I know people thought I was losing my mind when I said tissue, toilet tissue. But no. And I want y'all to listen to one of the things he said in the movie. Listen to this, y'all.
Can we get someone over here to kill these mice for us?
No.
Can we get someone over here to kill these mice for us?
No.
Can we get someone over here to kill these mice for us?
How in the world is this in a movie? And then it turned around and happened to you in real life, y'all. How? Listen to this.
Investigators say Betsy Hackman died of hantavirus, a rare illness transmitted through rodents. She was last seen publicly February 11th, picking up a prescription at a pharmacy while wearing a mask. She was previously thought to have died that night, as several emails she received went unopened and unanswered. Gene Hackman is believed to have died a week later of advanced heart disease with Alzheimer's.
A week later, y'all. Now I just talked about the 7-day theory stuff. We had Mo 3. His contract was about to be up in 7 days. He passes away 7 days before his contract up. Okay? We got Tupac. Now we got Angie Stone. We got Tupac's 7-day theory. And then we got Angie Stone, y'all. Passes away 7 days before she's to start her residency in Vegas. Now we have Gene Hackman. Another 7, y'all. What's up with these 7s? Okay? Another 7. Gene Hackman passes away 7 days after his wife. You can't make this up, y'all. You can't. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace. And if y'all can, please watch a commercial or two. It helps the channel. Okay, y'all? Plus, y'all know Mother's Day and Father's Day is coming up. And I always do Cash App giveaways for Mother's Day and Father's Day. I have to look out for my subscribers because you all look out for me. Okay? But the only way that I can pump them pots up so that I can give out money like I normally do for the holidays is you watch some of the commercials, y'all. Okay? Anyway, peace.